Why are my rat's eyes closed?
Like, guys, we're doing Rat Attack.
Rat Attack video, welcome.
I
believe that takes care of that.
So, where are we now? This room seems very different to the rest of the palace. It was more heavily guarded as well. What, you look like you're about to say something.
You were waiting so long to say your line.
I was not! Could this be some sort of surveillance room? Fine, I'll be really quick. The monitors are displaying various rooms within the palace. Wait, where were you watching this whole time?
Stop it!
I'm not leaving any gaps between.
I don't know about this.
Oh, that was way too long, Gage.
I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth, the sweatiest, grossest thing you have ever felt in your life.
I'm gonna barf in your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know, maybe that's not so bad.
Yep, I knew it. This room's more of a mainframe than a monitoring system. All sorts of information is being collected here from across the palace and getting converted into raw data. Oh? Data collection? But what for?
You know, this room ain't got any sort of way forward. Think we gotta find another path somewhere else?
Let's cut those.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like there's a path beyond those cables. We're sure not using it as is, though.
Oh.
Wait, that's mementos?
Oh, what is it now?
What? Can dude really just monitor everywhere?
Seems like it.
What? Is that mementos? Shouldn't mementos? I thought it'd be like better now.
Yep.
Actually, technically, okay, if mementos is like everyone's palace, shouldn't it be really pure and pristine right now because Maruki is like manipulating the real world to be that way?
I don't know. I would think so.
Oh.
That makes sense to me, I would think, but I don't know. But it does make sense, but I really don't know, honestly.
Are you even trying
But
this
I'm not-
episode? Or like, what's going on here?
Hey, we're still fresh. We don't know if I'm trying or not yet.
Yeah, I'm still deciding.
I'm working it out in my head, guys.
I've tracked the location all the data is being sent to. Looks like it's going into mementos. We might be able to make some headway if we investigate this location. We have to go to mementos?
That reminds me, Lavenza did tell us. Dr. Meduki is utilizing mementos to distort all of reality. Even still, are those really data cables?
Dude's a super genius.
Let's go check mementos.
Yeah, Mimitos. I love that place. Agreed. Sticking around here isn't gonna help us any.
Alright, let's get out of here for now. Let's see if a mementos trip does us any good.
I know I made the right choice with Sumire. I've got an eye for talent.
Yep.
Good work today, but you've got school tomorrow. Don't stay up too late and end up dozing off.
Brain.
No. Infinite pick.
Oh.
Screw you, more gangsta. Go back to being a human. We're gonna get pretty busy. Let's rest well and prepare for tomorrow.
Don't tell me what to do, idiot.
Aw, kitty.
Ew!
She updated her profile picture. She's nerd emoji now. There's too many people in this group chat. It's like going off.
It is going off the screen.
I'd just like to thank everyone for letting me join the team. I'm glad to be here. I'll do my best to pull my weight.
We're happy to have you. Yeah, well, welcome. But you can loosen up a little, okay? Don't worry about being so formal.
I'm sorry. I'll try to address that in the future. So sounds pretty dang stiff to me.
Why was it so
Her
delayed?
phone's still like sucky.
Oh, okay.
1,000 pardons. And now she sounds like some kind of samurai.
Hey, either way, we got another teammate now. That's awesome. Indeed. We're glad to have you as well, Yoshizawa.
I mean, she never really said she was
Son.
joining the Phantom Thieves.
There's no Phantom Thieves after this anyways.
Do we know that?
I don't know, actually.
I mean, there's still spin-off games.
There's still spin-off games.
Well, as long as we're dropping the formalities, you don't have to bother with the honorifics. If it's okay, I'd like everyone just to call me Sumire.
If you're sure. In that case, once again, welcome to the team, Sumire.
Thank you. Oh, about tomorrow. Are we all going to that Mementos place? I think that was the name. That's an option. But we still have plenty of time. We don't need to attempt an infiltration if we're not wholly prepared.
Yeah, that's our leader's call. We'll be counting on you more than ever, Ethage.
Yeah, I'm the boy.
I hear you.
Got your backs. I'm ready anytime. We've got more firepower now, but our target this time is so much more powerful than any we've faced so far.
I still would think Yelda Goo is better.
Sort of seems that way, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably get ourselves as ready as possible, like Yusuke said.
Yeah, so I vote we don't go to whatever tomorrow and do some companion stuff.
I want to do a little bit of free time before... We have had constant, like, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Oh, good morning, Radek. About the fan site requests. If I find any this year, I'll be sure to pass the info on to you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Gaslight him.
Gaslight him.
Oh.
Oops, I probably shouldn't say that here. My bad. There aren't as many posts now, but it looks like there are still plenty of people in trouble. We're all counting on you, Phantom Thieves. Dispense justice. Again, you probably shouldn't say that here.
Mm-hmm.
There's still people in trouble out there, huh? That can mean there's still some targets left in Mementos. Whether there are or not, we'd better be prepared for anything. Who knows what might happen?
Okay, so how are we in Meduki's perfect fishbowl and not and still having this issue?
They said there weren't as many.
You know what I think? Here's my theory.
Okay.
Okay. What if when the pee thieves, as I like to call them, the urine buffoons,
Urine enjoyers.
Right. When they woke up from the whole fake world thing in the coffee shop, what if that like broke a lot more than just their perception of it? Is it possible that like everything's kind of half baked now, where people are getting what they want, but it's still a little bit of the old thing?
Well,
it's kind of
they did say Maruki's thing wasn't finalized until like the deadline.
Oh, so maybe everyone's just not had it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's in effect, but you know.
Right.
Also, we were waiting for this to happen. We should be able to move on with Kawakami's confidant now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were waiting for this.
Radek-kun, please come to the student guidance office. Radek-kun, please come to the student guidance office.
Hey.
That sounded like Kawakami. I wonder what's up. Sorry to pull you out of the class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver.
Nice.
Hopefully you can pay the bills.
I think it's just the paying them off that was an issue.
Yeah. So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know.
Ms. Kawakami, you have guests. The Takases are here.
Oh. What?
What?
Speak of the devil. They're here? At school?
The dramatic music as these two goofballs walk on screen.
I think you were both of them.
No, you were the male, I was the girl.
Is that true?
Yes, I edited the episode, it's true.
I don't believe you.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that my constant trying to lie to you has consequences? Where now when I tell the truth, you don't believe me?
You ever heard the story, Boy Cries Wolf?
I'm better than him.
I'm better than him. I'm built different.
Not happening to me.
Whatever,
but no,
I'll do it.
All honesty.
How long? You're gonna make us wait!
Whatever, I tried being genuine. Him again. You know it, lady.
Yeah.
How rude. I guess a student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you like a proper education.
You thought you could just call and say you're not gonna pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know.
It's what I decided, for Takase-kun's sake. I'm gonna make sure there won't be any more students like him who...
So you're trying to get out of your responsibility? I bet you didn't even care about Taki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe you really should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused her student to die would surely cause a scandal.
I'm not gonna run or hide. I'm gonna spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I've decided that's the best apology I can make to Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
Oh, so she did do that.
No, I don't think she did. I think he's just saying that.
Oh, you think maybe he's drawing
He's over
conclusions from the maid thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we did the same thing. We thought she was getting down and dirty with the rest of them.
Yeah, and then she clarified at some point that that was not the case.
Right.
How did you... Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop. Please. Ha! A teacher working in the sex industry. You've definitely done it this time.
Well, I gotta say, I have no issue with it, Kawakami. I fully support you.
I think you can take 3 steps back there, Ethan.
I'm just goofing, of course. Don't do that, guys. Well, unless you want to.
How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up, and don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet.
You can't give up.
Yeah. I know. But what am I supposed to do? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Haha. Kawakami appears to be deeply hurting. I need to do something for Kawakami. I like this. I feel more obligated to help her as the Phantom Thieves than I did for like a lot of the other confidants.
Oh, yeah?
It's just kind of like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I get that.
She's literally being forced like into a corner as a grown woman, and it's kind of like...
It's rough.
It's rough.
This is exactly what the Phantom Thieves would target, so I agree wholeheartedly.
Good job, Ethan.
Thank you.
I can't do this anymore.
What's their names again? What's
What
up
are
with
their
that?
names again?
Organically, I ask it.
Who? The Takases. The husband is Toshiho-san, and his wife is Hiromi-san. Huh, I could never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you?
Murder. Oops.
Please don't. A Shuji teacher asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I was so excited to tell you what I had decided. Then I ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. For a second, what she said sounded like she knew we were a Phantom Thief.
I think she does.
I mean, by the whatever event, probably.
Right.
I guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lesson to be had here, though. Because if Kawakami just denied it, the sex work thing, like, you know, I learned this from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, okay? But
What great teachers.
Greg and Roderick Heffley, they have a party. You ever see that movie?
Probably.
They had a party, and Roderick says, no matter what, deny, deny, deny if our parents ask about it. Even if the evidence is staring you in the face, you don't say nothing. And I think that's some great advice.
I think that's horrible advice.
What do you mean? It would work.
Not in court. That's gonna get you a longer sentence.
Excuse me. Yes, it does, until you have your lawyer do it.
Anyway.
Look, but I'm saying, in situations like these, it does not hurt.
Are you saying she should have denied it?
Yes.
I
Because
mean,
it sounded like he was guessing it, and then her reaction told him everything he needed. So if she was just like, I don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy, blah, 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 he probably would have been like, well, whatever, I'm leaving, goodbye, and then the whole thing would be done.
True, but I don't think denying the truth of the matter is like a rule of thumb to take in every situation.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I
think circumstantially it is a good idea. There, I've covered all my bases.
I like that.
Thank you.
Cover your bases afterwards. I like that.
Well, you put circumstantially, you know, proportionally, it all
Yeah,
works.
I do it all the time. I get it.
Yeah.
Class is about to start. I need to go. I need to do something about the targets for Kawakami.
Well, we're going into mementos.
Yeah, hopefully it lets us do that also.
So, if Royal wasn't a thing, would we have just left her to suffer?
Yep.
Oh. Does the school's atmosphere seem different to anyone else?
Atmosphere being?
The general mood, I suppose. Everyone seems so happy. Some of them seem like entirely new people, even. I've been seeing it too. You think this is Dr. Maruki's influence? I'd love if he was in the text messages and was like, yeah, actually I did that. Not so bad, is it?
Yeah, that would be funny. If their stories and circumstances seem radically different from before, it's a safe bet.
Crap, this is also crazy. Ethage, let us know if you want to go to Mementos. I can beat the hideout anytime.
Some other day. Hideout?
What's up?
Where are you all gathering?
Take a guess.
Yeah, take a guess.
Sass.
Maybe a really seedy looking bar? Oof, so close.
Yeah, that ain't close at all. Anyhow, come to LeBlanc after school, yeah? We always gather up there.
Okay, but are we allowed to gather there? It's a cafe. Nah, it's fine. Nobody ever goes there anyway.
Sojiro's crying. Then
Poor
it's
guy.
settled. We'll all meet up at LeBlanc.
Okay, I will see you all there.
I know you're supposed to say LeBlond, but at this point it's just spite.
I don't think it's La Blonde. I think it's like La Blanc.
LeBlanc. I like just saying it. LeBlanc.
La Blanc. Make sure we're all stocked up on important supplies. We don't want to run out of something when we need it most.
If we could buy SP items, you betcha.
We have until February 3rd. Let's stay focused here. Mission start. Oh?
Okay. Draw on the whiteboard.
Oh yeah, they got really popular for a while. Man, this artist really likes the thieves, huh? But this drawing's way too big. Oh, I remember this logo, the Bandits, right. What, was that even their name? Wonder what they're doing now. Anyway, so yesterday, nobody cares. They don't seem too interested. I guess that's to be expected with things as they are now.
How do you think Maruki would react if we just started mental shutdowning everybody? Enjoying a perfect reality when everyone's dead, idiot.
I would love to see that. Okay, make sure it's totally erased.
Aw, a little squeaky squeak.
Remember when we would talk to these two all the time?
They just give you like food tips of where to buy items.
Yeah. Doesn't it seem like things have been happening a little too often lately? Did the start of the new year change our luck?
My luck certainly has. I find nothing but limited items now.
Even with the start of a new year, you're still all about those limited items, huh? So, what kinds are there?
First, there's Osechi chocolate, which is sold at the convenience store. It's so pretty, it's almost a shame to eat it. And next is the special chimaki, which is sold at the Chinese bun shop in Kichijoji. I happen to be a regular there. The juiciness is practically addicting. I love juicy foods, man. Well, I take that back.
I retract that statement.
Like, some of them, but I had these cheese things the other night. Ugh, not great.
Cheese? Cheese is not supposed to be juicy.
It was like melted cheese.
You wouldn't call that juicy.
Well, it was pretty juicy.
Now, you'd call like a steak juicy.
It was chicken wrapped in bacon with like melty cheese in it.
Sounds good.
I thought it would be too on paper.
Was it not?
Like, oh, okay, it didn't taste bad before I preface this, because I don't want to diss my wonderful grandmother's cooking. So I'm saying that, and she made the thing I just described, and it's like, I thought, hey, that sounds good, but it was super big. It was like a huge potato, like a mutant potato size.
Huh.
And there was like so much you had to like fight and claw off. The taste was fine. Her and Grandpa liked it, so no issue. It's just not for me. Not for me. Put a picture on screen if I can find it.
Well, that was a beautiful story, Ethan.
I'm glad I could share.
I'm glad to have received it.
Talk to Beiruji.
He's not here. Oh. Okay, I want to see what our ranks are with everyone. Yusuke has one more. Let's just get Yusuke.
Yes, I love Yusuke.
And he'll talk. Let's go see
Yusuke.
Beisuke.
Whatever you said.
Did you say Yusube?
Yeah.
I said Beisuke.
Great minds think almost alike.
Almost. Ah, Ethage. What are we going to do today? Is it high time we broke free from this garden of peace?
It is high time. Let's hang out.
Not used to seeing 4 options. I don't believe this is the time to be relaxing. The actualization is spreading across the world. Surely it is our duty to fight back.
Slow down, Yusuke.
Slow down. You're right. I lost my composure. Rushing matters will do us no good, I suppose.
Why don't we enjoy this while we can, at least?
In that case, I will relax to my utmost for today. Just kidding, we're going into mementos. Gosh darn you. I'm undergoing a bit of people watching to gather my thoughts.
Okay, no.
Oh, what is this,
No.
Stephen?
Don't do this. Do something else, and then do billiards.
Okay. Well, let's do Kasumi then, because she's chilling.
No!
Well, who's even the other options then?
Yeah, everyone's...
Yeah, she'll actually go up at least.
Okay. I hope there's a catchy stuff we can do.
Sounds like we still gotta settle our, like, deal with, like, the glove, the duel.
Oh yeah, if that goes anywhere.
Hey, Sumire.
Hey, paragraph.
Everyone in the world seems so happy, but it isn't right. Should we go to the palace today? We need to stop Dr. Maruki. Let's hang out.
What?
Hang out? But we have to do something before it's too late.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah,
I see.
you're right. Maybe I'm getting a little overwhelmed, and I can't do my best if I'm too stuck in my own head. Thank you for your concern, Senpai. Let's use this day to relax. Senpai, I want to talk to you about something. Do you have time?
If it's interesting.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you?
Can we go elsewhere? It's a bit difficult to talk about it here. We came back to school, changed back into our school uniforms.
Oh well.
Ethage Senpai, I am so sorry. Seeing me trying to act like Kasumi must have been so painful and awkward for everyone. Everyone must have noticed that I was acting strangely. They were probably being nice to me, knowing I'd just lost my sister. But even then, I had no idea I was even supposed to be sad. I didn't remember that my sister was gone. When my coach told me to think about who I really am, I thought it was just figurative. Something about my slump. I was just living my life, like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame. There must be a ton of foreshadowing about her, like before this point, like with her confidant events and everything. I know I did see one thing. I didn't watch it or click on it or anything, but it was like Sojiro hinting at it about like something on the news about a car, like at the bus accident, or truck accident, like way in the beginning of the game, like when you just start.
So I wonder if right at the beginning is when this all happens to her then.
Probably pretty close. I was just living my life, like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame.
What could you have done?
Yeah.
Now we gotta think about these again.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate what you're saying, but I still can't forgive myself. Oh, you think she'll come to billiards? Oh, and Akechi? Do you
Oh my
think
god,
Akechi will come to
I don't
billiards?
care about dumb Kasumi, Sumire, whatever she's going by.
They need to watch my trick shots.
Oh my god, yes.
They're gonna love this. Ever since we were kids, Kasumi was always the one who decided what I did, what I chose, where I went. I couldn't do anything without her.
And now you have to.
I suppose it's clear why my grades weren't going up much. I was never on Kasumi's level to begin with. I was so pretentious, so wrapped up in my own stupid little problems. I was too self-absorbed to do anything.
Calm down. Calm the F down.
We just yell at her. I'm sorry. I lost my composure.
Can I talk to you?
I'm starting to remember things from our past now. It's hard, but I'm trying. There's a lot. It covers everything, starting from when Kasumi and I first got into gymnastics, up until just recently. I want to talk about how it used to be for Kasumi and me. Would you listen? Can you voice it?
My rat is... The eyes are closing a little bit.
It's because you're getting eepy.
Yeah, am I just tired? Is that what's going on?
Why are my rat's eyes closed?
Like... Okay, yeah, you know, I must have just been like dozing off or something. Here, I thought my rat was messing up, but no, whatever.
No, whatever.
I'm just mentally falling apart.
Kasumi started gymnastics really early. And I was even younger, so I copied her in almost everything. I went to the class too. I was too little to really understand the sport or the rules. But everyone praised me when I did well. The coach would get me little rewards, like ice cream cones. We did our best trying to learn the moves and routines, since it kept getting us ice cream.
Smart kid.
Mm-hmm.
All for ice cream?
Those supposed to be good memories.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yes.
Give me points! I suppose you're right. We ate ice cream together, we talked, we laughed. Those days were so fun. And one day, around when we started going to junior meets, Kasumi asked me, if we can be #1 in the world, does that mean we get all the ice cream we could eat? All with a straight face, of course. She could be really funny sometimes. So obviously, I told her, Kasumi, you're a super genius.
That is genius.
That is. Give me points! Is this not a points one, or am I just...
I don't think so.
Do I not get Riz this
That means
time?
we can be mean.
You know what, screw you, Sumire.
Maybe they just go up anyways.
That would be very nice.
Since we're on like a limited time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. She really was a genius, though. Everything came so easily to her, and every day she only got better. You remember what my coach said, Senpai? That Kasumi's greatest weapon was her boldness? Kasumi was always so bold. She was like a beacon of confidence.
So...
And one day, I realized I'd never catch up. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I'd have consolation prizes for the rest of my life.
Why don't you do something else?
Not gonna lie, seeing the way you flip around in the metaverse, I think you could probably knock your sister out of the park now.
True.
Kasumi was always the one on the podium. But even when she won her ice cream, she never ate it without me. I always told her not to worry about me, but she still said she'd wait until we could enjoy it together. She really believed in me. She said we'd be the best in the world someday. She had her own practices to do, but she was always so busy helping me. She spent hours trying to help me.
For the ice cream, right?
Stop mentioning the ice cream.
Ice cream!
For the ice cream, right? Haha, yeah, in the old days, that's all we were working toward. Used to be so fun. I wonder when that feeling faded away.
You know what, though? This is a very interesting contrast between what Maruki's therapy was and what I would think the right therapy is.
What do you mean?
Maruki just assured her of, no, yeah, you're Kasumi, you're doing so great, good job, Kasumi.
Yeah.
But we're like, let's work this out. Let's talk through our problems. Let's think it through. And I really like that. I think that's a good representation because Maruki seems like the right way at first. Like, it seems like, well, how can that be wrong? Making her happy. But sometimes happiness is not the answer. So, give me a medal for that one, guys.
Put the, like, pig mind blown emoji, like...
The pig? Really? You're gonna give me the pig one? I thought that was so smart.
No, you know the one I'm talking about, right? The one where it's
yes,
the pig
it looks
and then explodes.
ridiculous.
I love that. I think it's so funny.
That's like if someone tells you like their close friend or family died. That's what you reply with.
I love the ones that are like 911. What's your emergency? I just got stabbed, and then
That's the pig emoji.
Kasumi's kindness was so infuriating.
I can imagine. Three-word champ.
She was always the one on the podium, surrounded by flashing cameras, but all I could do was watch from the shadows. I'm not Kasumi, and no matter what I do, I'll never be like her. If she'd just given up on me, it wouldn't have hurt so much. At least then people would stop trying to compare us.
What about Kasumi's feelings?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're right. I suppose I was just selfish in the end. The thought kept coming back. Every day, my mind went back to it. Everyone would be better off if I didn't exist. Either that, or I should just be Kasumi. She's the one people really want. Sumire is the one who's useless, pointless. Who would care if she died?
I can't think of anyone.
Pig mind blown emoji.
Pig mind blown emoji. Can we change the channel like profile picture to that?
Just pig.
Pig mind blown emoji.
Yeah, you know, I think that'd be for the best.
I imagine that would get us more clicks.
Yeah, for sure. But my sister died instead. Pig mind blown emoji.
Pig mind blown emoji. Can we just keep it as a reaction thing in the top right?
Live pig reaction.
Live rat attack reaction.
Ugh. This is supposed to be a serious moment, dang it.
This is how I treat my serious moments.
Low-key, kind of what I do too, yeah. It would just laugh it off. It's funny.
Yeah, deflect the pain with comedy, everybody.
Bottle it up, guys.
I cannot give better advice. Bottle it up, explode on people who don't deserve it, bully, murder.
Make fun of your problems.
Make fun of your problems.
That one might actually be decent advice, I don't know.
I think it's a good starting point.
Why did she have to protect an idiot like me? I watched her.
Gotta accept it.
Try not to think about it.
Yeah, that's the worst advice.
Yes, I'm done running away.
Senpai.
Senpai, I can't stop here. Now, I want to keep doing gymnastics as Sumire. I want to hit those heights as Kasumi was aiming for. Otherwise, I'd never be able to face her.
Please.
I would
listen
think
to me.
that's the wrong choice. Because it sounds like these it sounds like the acrobatics are hurting her mental health. Because she keeps comparing herself, right?
To Kasumi.
The other one, yeah, to the other one.
The other one.
So I would wonder,
Thing 2.
and if she says she's bad at it,
She said, how could she be bad at it?
Look, I'm just saying, maybe I wonder if the end point here is that she needs to move on to something she's better at and enjoys more.
Probably.
But who knows? It's also Persona. And remember Makoto's whole thing? That was a waste.
I don't know if she dislikes gymnastics, though. She was just always comparing herself to Kasumi. Maybe she wants her own success through it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Actually, she should do what I say.
Actually, I think I'm the better there.
I think I'm very smart here. I know what I'm talking about.
I think I've said a smart thing or two in my life, so I probably know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
We need to harvest our sun tomatoes. Look at those suckers.
I thought you were going to say we need to harvest her organs. And I'm like, okay, whatever works for you, I'm down.
Phantom organ donors.
What?
Phantom organ donors.
Oh, right.
Organ sellers.
Yeah, it's more organ thieves.
Organ thieves.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We should have done that in the RimWorld video. We should have made an organ harvesting company.
Oh, is selling organs that bad?
Depends if you're acquiring them through
yourself or others.
Moral means or
I saw a thing where someone sold one of their kidneys to buy an NFT. And like they had like a picture of it was like on Twitter, so you know everyone's insane there. And they had a picture of like the scar near their belly button, you know, where they took it out.
Can someone explain NFTs to me? I don't get it. I barely know what they are.
So, as I understand it, it is pictures with fancy receipts with codes that take up server space, but apparently take up expensive server space, so it costs a lot of upkeep and they're harmful for the environment.
Why?
But it's really just pictures that have expensive upkeep. I think, I'm not totally sure, but at the same time you can also just copy and download them, which I assume bypasses all the negative spots.
A screenshot there.
Something about a blockchain. I don't know why they're talking about Minecraft or whatever.
Please, will you keep going out with me now that I'm Sumire?
We were never dating.
I mean,
I'm dating 2 other women. Are you okay with that?
we told her our goal was to be a ladies' man.
One of them is 45 and the other's like, what, 16? No, Haru's got to be older
Haru's
than us.
older than us.
So 17. Or 18.
Probably
18 by now.
It'd be cool if the characters had birthdays, and if you gave them a gift on those days, it'd give you like a ton of points.
That would be nice.
I want you to hold me to this, to make sure I don't run away from who I am again.
I can manage that.
I will.
I can manage that.
That sounds so like, I guess.
That's why it's funny.
I will do that.
Thank you very much.
Really? Thank you so much. You must think I'm pretty lame. But I guess that's Sumire. That's who I am. I have to be stronger, both in my heart and with my gymnastic skills.
Maybe some other time.
But for now, I'm Sumire Yoshizawa, and it's nice to meet you again. You can sense a deep bond of trust from Sumire.
This lady's weird. What's wrong with her?
I like her. She's funny. A follow-up. That's cool. Oh, fitness talk. If negotiation with any kind of shadow failed. Any?
Hey!
Okay.
They really want you to do her stuff?
The only part that sucks is if you ever did like a New Game Plus, you'd only get her on the final.
I think you can, I'm pretty sure you can use characters at any time on New Game Plus.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could like use, because it might be modded, but I swear I've seen like Black Mask gameplay in Kamoshida's palace. Like screenshots of it.
That would make no sense. You don't even meet him at that point in the game.
No.
I think it's after like him or Madarame that he's like, I'm a catchy now. Phew, I feel so much better with all that off my chest, senpai. I think this really helped me. Now I can focus on turning over a new leaf and doing my best.
Shall we go?
Let's get some practice in until I have to go to club. We'll be training even harder than before, senpai. I'll be extra strict from now on.
Fine, but I'm not helping you.
I endured a long training session with Sumire. Thanks to Sumire's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot we get that.
That's nice.
Hello. I'd like to thank you for what happened earlier today. And I'm sorry you had to see me. It's such a pathetic side of me. As soon as I acknowledged myself as Sumire, my gymnastics training started to fall apart too. But this is the real me, I guess.
So what if it is?
So what if it is? Everyone loves it. It's funny to watch and laugh
Oh, there's
at
our
you.
first points of the day.
Yay. Huh? What? You know, you're right. So what if this is who I am? I made up my mind to keep moving forward, even without Kasumi. I can't just run and hide now. I'll think about where Kasumi got her strength from, and what I can do as Sumire. I'll calm down and think all of this through. Thank you for listening to all that. Okay, I'll talk to you again soon. Girl, leave me alone. You put me through torturous training and you won't even let me go inside my house.
Yeah.
Oh, you're home. Gage is drinking water. I'll take it over. Weather's getting colder. Make sure you keep warm when you sleep. I really missed my calling as Sojiro's voice actor.
I like voicing Sojiro.
Sojiro, I like your Sojiro voice a lot.
I love the new Sojiro voice actor. He's so good at it.
That's not what I was saying. I was genuinely complimenting you.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Thank you.
Well, I'm not ever gonna do it again.
There's been this streak of weird posts on the fan site. My mom is acting weird. I'm so lonely and hungry. Can she not see me? She doesn't answer me.
Oh!
The house is so cluttered. What?
In the perfect world, maybe she didn't want kids. Maybe she didn't want to clean her house.
It's such a mess now. Worth looking into.
Yeah.
I thought you'd say that, so I grabbed some extra info in advance. It says the smartphone's registered owner is Kuniko Kagami. The kid's gotta be making the post using her mom's phone. I already checked the name with the metanav, and there's a hit. I think it's safe to assume this mom is neglecting her kid.
You went too far.
Good word. Nah, I didn't do much, except for, everything. I just think a kid should never have to feel like she doesn't matter to her mom. I want to bring her back to her senses. Let's discuss this more at the hideout, okay? Well, if we've already got a hit in mementos, we can't just ignore it. And from the sound of the post, the victim here is just a little girl. There's still lots of people out there who need our help. Let's see what we can do for them.
Man, I hate the child stuff.
I hate children.
No, like, I'm saying I'm sympathetic towards it.
Oh, okay.
It's sad.
No, yeah, I get that. Whenever I see, stuff on the news, it's like, so-and-so got beat up. I'm like, oh, it sucks for them. But if it's like, this kid got beat up, I'm like, what?
I know, it's like,
What?
You know what? I won't lie. I would never, ever want kids of my own. For more than 20 minutes, I get so done with it. Mm-hmm. Even with siblings and stuff. It's just a general rule. But kids and dogs, I feel like, are where a lot of compassion goes to.
Well, because they're so, innocent. What did they actually do?
I mean, you don't beat up some old guy. Whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Probably deserves it. He's probably committed a lot of sins in his 80 years of
He's old.
living.
He's had time to screw up.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, of course.
Mostly.
Old people are probably last on my sympathy list, though. If we're
Speaking objectively, they've had the longest to live, so.
I wasn't speaking objectively.
Okay.
But I would love to do a tier list where it's types of people I care most about. That would be such a funny video.
That could actually be pretty funny. Video idea.
Video idea. Let's keep that in mind.
Anyways.
But yeah, I don't like seeing kids and stuff.
But thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh yeah, it's the end of the episode.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Actually, it was the end of the episode 3 minutes and 52 seconds ago.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
So guys, you know what to do. Okay, for real though, I feel like we don't give enough genuine thank yous.
Yes.
Even last episode, we were just thanking ourselves because it was funny.
I mean, to be fair. No, I'm just kidding.
To be fair, I mean, it is all me. But
yeah, there's been a lot of support. I mean, we've gotten super chats. We've gotten
members. A lot of supportive comments. You guys are so nice. I am slightly... I'm very happy, but I'm a weird part of me slightly disappointed. We haven't gotten any genuine hate comments.
I think we got one that got mad at us for a fat joke. Sometimes, okay, there's a few comments we've left unliked. I'm not sure if they're hate comments or referring to the episode.
The ones I don't heart are the ones that I don't get could maybe be like really offensive, and I probably shouldn't have that hearted. And ones that are like asking us if they can play Minecraft with us.
Which the answer is yes, by the way, guys.
Of course, guys, come join us on our realm.
I've been tempted. I've always wondered if it would be a really good idea or a really bad idea to try and do like a community thing where we can play with fans.
That can be fun.
But I feel like
I mentioned that on a stream one time. I don't know what game we would do.
I would think just a Minecraft realm or something, right?
I would...
But you have to like pay like money to have like ones that can host more than like 12 people or whatever people, you know?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to do like, guys, here's a 4-person Minecraft realm. 2 of you are gonna get it.
2 of you.
You know what I mean? So,
I'd want to do maybe something like one of those like cool party games, like
the Jackbox ones or something. Those
that could be fun.
That could be fun because I would think we're at a small enough point where it wouldn't be overwhelming.
Yeah.
To throw them in there.
Comment what you think about doing a community game night with the rats. What game you'd want to see us do or whatever.
I'd be game for that. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Here's another question I have, and we can cut this one out if you think it's a bad idea and you don't want to entertain the thought.
Okay.
Would you ever do like a Discord voice chat? Like some of those.
I am scared to do that.
I know, because what if like, here's the biggest fear I have with it. Someone's gonna
think I'm cool anymore if they're actually talking to me.
No, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking like, what if someone says something that's like really cringy or weird, and then it's like so quiet, and we don't know what to say. So then it's like you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
See, I'm not entertaining enough IRL to do a voice chat thing.
I absolutely am, might I say.
No,
I'm not.
Yeah.
I get, there's like a recording mode you enter a little bit. Like, I'd say it's just more energized, that you can kind of turn on and off after doing this for a while. Mm-hmm. But when I'm like at home and tired and whatever, it's like just like dead face pretty much the whole time.
Really?
No, but I am just tired.
See, I feel like for me, it's not actually... I definitely talk different when I'm doing this. I enunciate my words a bit more just because...
I slur my words more.
I make a lot of racial slurs.
Yeah, that works.
Because it'd be really boring if I was talking here like this the entire time, like I did for the entirety of our first few series.
Guys, if you can get through a single Amori episode, you deserve all the money we've made.
Anyway, so I was kind of leading into a genuine thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
For your actual... All of your support.
Liking videos, subscribing.
Whatever form it takes.
Right.
It's cool seeing me like work really hard on like a RimWorld video. And even though it doesn't pop off with tens of thousands of views, all you guys are so nice in the comments saying, I loved this video, this was so funny, blah, blah, blah. This is really cool to see, so
I was expecting a much more lukewarm fan base. Like, people who were like, there, but didn't really care. It seems like people, we have people talking in the Discord pretty much every day. There's a day or two it goes quiet, but...
It's been a lot more consistent lately.
Yeah.
Everyone's always talking about Persona and stuff.
Who knows what they're going to talk about once we're done with Persona.
Whatever next games we play, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But anyways, I know the editor's tired of sitting through all this.
Yeah.
I can only hope you have this one.
Let me count. Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, that is some sweat. Anyways, let's keep this going for a while, guys. Let's chat.
I got a lot to unwind about. No, all right.
My personal therapy session.
See, I'm also going to have to edit this. I'm going to have to edit a Persona video every single day, so... Okay, we can actually end the episode now because Real Gage is sighing. He's going, oh my god, guys.
I'm so glad this was
10 minutes over.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.